So here are my answers for 6.5 exercises interview questions. So first, with which programming languages are you familiar and which do you prefer using and why? So I'm really comfortable with the basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. JavaScript has been my main focus, especially with frameworks like React and Angular. While I've learned about Angular in my studies, I haven't used it exclusively, and I like React because it's clean and straightforward to use, but I'm also open to learning more about Angular. So number two, briefly describe a project that you worked on and any challenges that you faced. How did you solve these challenges? So a challenge I recently faced working on my Angular project, I was following documentation on how to create components when I ran into an issue where my component was not rendering on my local host tests from the project. To test and debug, I checked my linters and then added console logs to see what would appear in the developer tools. After rereading the documentation again and consulting with others to see if they had, we came to the conclusion that the newest version of Angular material would not allow for me to follow the documentation as written, the project documentation as written. So I would need to work in an older version of Angular material. And just notice that I said I had to consult and collaborate with my mentor and tutor for help, which is in this industry I feel is necessary as the field continues to evolve. So number three, how do you test and find bugs in your code? Briefly describe the process. So as I said before, I first consult my linter to see if there are any bugs already visible right there. Then I check developer tools to see if this can point out any of the bugs. From there, I will add in console logs to test my code and to decipher the issues to resolve from there. Number four, in your opinion, what qualities distinguish a great full stack developer from an average one and why? So I believe a great developer is always willing to learn. They explore new technologies and they are committed to helping others, not only by helping them to solve problems, but also by fostering their growth as well. Thank you. That is all.